Welcome to Science4Fun Academy, and welcome to another lecture on the fascinating science behind medicine. If you enjoy evidence-based medical content, hit subscribe and support our work. Today, we're looking at a surprising connection: measles and vitamin A. Here's the question: why can a viral infection cause vitamin A levels to collapse, and why can giving vitamin A actually change the outcome of severe measles? Let's start with something most people know. Vitamin A is important for vision, but that's only part of the story. Vitamin A is essential for maintaining epithelial barriers, mucosal surfaces, and immune function. Inside the body, retinol is transported in the blood, mainly bound to retinol-binding protein, then converted into active retinoids, particularly retinoic acid. Retinoic acid enters the nucleus and activates RAR and RXR nuclear receptors, switching genes on and off that influence epithelial differentiation and immune cell function. Now enter measles virus. During acute measles, serum retinol can fall dramatically. This is not simply because the virus has used up all the vitamin A. Systemic inflammation changes hepatic protein synthesis and the transport and distribution of retinol. The result can be infection-associated hyporetinemia, a striking reduction in circulating vitamin A. And this creates a vicious biological problem. Measles damages epithelial surfaces, particularly the respiratory and gastrointestinal tracts, while the infection simultaneously disrupts immune function. Now here's the fascinating part. Retinoid signaling also interacts with innate antiviral defense. Experimental studies show that retinoids can increase expression of RIG1, an intracellular sensor that detects viral RNA. RIG1 activates downstream pathways involving IRF3 and IRF7, leading to production of type 1 interferons and interferon-stimulated antiviral genes. So vitamin A isn't simply an immune booster. It is part of the molecular machinery that helps cells detect and respond to viral infection. But does this laboratory biology matter to patients? Yes. In a landmark randomized trial of 189 hospitalized children with severe measles, high-dose vitamin A reduced mortality and major complications. Children receiving vitamin A had fewer days of pneumonia and diarrhea, less croup, and shorter hospital stays. The combined risk of death or major complication was approximately halved. That gives us a remarkable clinical sequence. Measles to inflammation and altered retinol metabolism leads to hyporetinemia, leads to impaired epithelial and immune function, leads to greater vulnerability to complications. And therapeutic vitamin A can help interrupt that cycle. Current WHO guidance uses 2 age-specific oral doses 24 hours apart in children with measles: 50,000 IU under 6 months, 100,000 IU from 6 to 11 months, and 200,000 IU from 12 months onward. Clinical management and dosing should be supervised by healthcare professionals. But there is one crucial distinction. Vitamin A does not directly kill measles virus. Its therapeutic role is better understood as restoring a critical biological resource during an infection that profoundly disrupts epithelial and immune physiology. And that is what makes this story so fascinating. Sometimes, treating disease isn't about attacking the pathogen directly. Sometimes, it's about helping the body recover the biological machinery it needs to fight back. Thank you for joining us.